guys, and it looks like I'm able to ride another day. Just goes to show you how the forecasters get it wrong sometimes. It's like 51 degrees right now, although it looks overcast and it could possibly rain, but hey, it's good enough for me, man. I'm out on the road and I'm riding, and this is what I love to do. And today I wanted to talk about overmodding your bike. I know a lot of you guys love your bikes like I do. I love my bike, man, you know. But is it really necessary to go overboard with modding on your bike? You know, I see some people, I mean, they put matching, they'll buy a colored brake reservoir lid that matches their colors on their bike, or rear sets to match colors on their bike, or I don't know, man, all little type of trinkets, matching trinkets for your bike. And that shit is expensive, man. I mean, we're talking like a reservoir top like $30. I mean, come on. Do you really need a colored reservoir top to match your bike, man? I mean, seriously. Yeah, it would be okay if it costs like, hey, like $10, you know, $5, $10, but paying, you know, $30 and $40 and $50 for just little trinkets to go on the bike to match the colors on your bike. Unless you're doing shows where your bike's a show bike, I don't understand the necessity for these to spend all that extra money on these little trinkets and shit. I don't understand it. Also, I mean, you guys will get put a full exhaust, spend over $1,000-something odd on a full exhaust, and a power commander, another $300 or so, and dude, I mean, that, unless you're a racer on the track and it's going to give you an advantage in your races, you're a professional racer or maybe an amateur racer working your way up through the ranks, there is no reason why you need that. Shit is not going to give you like 50 extra horsepower or something on your bike. I mean, you're not going to gain all that much horsepower. Not for the cost. It costs, you know, for like $1,000 for like 5 horsepower or something. Put a slip-on this bitch, man. That's all you need. Put a two-brother slip-on, man. Like anywhere from $200 to $400 for a slip-on, depending on, you know, what you want. That's all you need. If you're looking for the sound like I do, I love the sound of the bike, to hear a loud bike. I love that sound, you know, especially on these inline 4s. That deep, bassy exhaust note. You know, but to go all out and put all these extra performance enhancing things on your bike and shit, and you're not racing, that don't make any damn sense to me, man. Why you know, flushing your money down the toilet? You know, I just don't understand it. You know, I can understand. And also, you know, when you overmod your bike like that, you're not going to get the money that you put into it when you go to sell it. When you go to sell it, man, you'll be lucky to get Blue Book value for your bike, especially in these lean times, man. You know, and I've seen bikes out there like on Craigslist where they want more money than the actual bike costs brand new, and that to me, that's stupid. Nobody, there may be a couple of fools out there that'll be willing to pay for a bike that has a ton of mods on it and pay more than new, but it's very unlikely. You know, people, if the bike costs more than a new bike, you know, they're going to go for the new bike. They're not going to go get, and a lot of times people are looking for they like a virgin, unmolested bike. Because they don't know, a lot of times these people put all these mods and shit in there, they kill their bikes, man. A lot of them, I'll be honest with you, a lot of you guys I've seen with all these little matching trinkets and shit, and you know, all these extra mods you're putting on your bike, a lot of you guys are neglecting the maintenance on your bike. That should be first and foremost on your list of things to do. I see guys with all that shit and have a rusty chain, a you know, dirty coolant, or you know, they don't change their oil for like 10,000 miles or something. It's stupid. But they got all these matching trinkets and shit on their bike because they want it to look good. I don't understand. I mean, yeah, that's cool. You want your bike to look good, but man, to go overboard and buy all these little stupid shit for your bike, and I don't know, it just doesn't make any sense to me, man. You know, you better save that money, I'm telling you, man, because you never know what tomorrow's gonna bring. Unless you're a multi-millionaire and you're set for the rest of your life, you better hang on to that money, man. Take that money that you're gonna put on all these little matching trinkets and shit and invest it. Make some money on it, you know, because you may need that money one day. You know, don't think because you got a good job now that everything's gonna, you know, that you're set. Dude, because, you know, these days, you know, companies are very disloyal to employees. They don't give a shit about you guys, man. You guys are nothing but an employee, a number and a seat to a lot of these companies. They don't, especially these big corporations, they don't give a shit. You know, if your hair is part of the wrong to one day, they may fire your ass. You know? And if you own a business, you never know what, you know, when your sales are could go down and your business could fail. You never know, man. Save that money. You know? You could do, to me, mods like sensible mods are like a fender eliminator kit. Yeah, that makes the bike look 10 times better. Yeah, that's cool. You know, tinted windscreen, cool. You know, what else? Put a what you call a reservoir sock. You know, little stuff like that. That's cool. You know, and it's not too expensive. But I just see some of you guys that spend like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 in mods on your bike, and I'm just like, why? You know, unless you plan on keeping that bike for the rest of your life, which I highly doubt. 9 times out of 10, dude, you're gonna, after about 5 years or so, you're gonna sell your bike, and you're gonna want to get an upgrade to a new bike, or a more powerful bike, or whatever. But don't waste your money, man. Save that money. You never know, like I said, you never know what tomorrow's gonna bring. And but hey, you know, I'm just call it as I see it. That's just my opinion. You guys can do what you want to do. You know, it's your bike. Like I said, put Christmas lights on that bitch if you want. You know, and a lot of times, I don't know, man. Just I better be careful here, man. These turns, but. Yeah, I was going to, you know, what's cool about my bike, what's a great thing about buying a pre-owned bike that has a lot of the mods you want to do already, that's going to help save you a lot of money, like my bike. My bike's got all the mods that I would have done myself, you know, just basic mods. And they help save me a fortune, man, you know. And I bet you the guy that had this bike, man, he probably put a fortune in his bike. He probably put a good, I don't know, probably a good $1,000 or more in mods on the bike, and he ended up losing, you know, and I ended up gaining. Yeah, that's all I really want to talk about as far as, you know, just my feelings on people that overmod their bike. But hey, to each his own. Hey, until next time, folks, have a good one.